Morning, everyone. Well, I'll wait for my Garmin to load up. Give you a quick view of my new bike, Trek 920. It's gonna be my first ride on it. First time on big knobby tires. I've never ridden mountain bike style tires. These are actually mountain bike tires. I'm planning a big trip in October to go ride from Monterey to Los Angeles. So this is a bike I'll be doing on it. Might as well get used to it and get comfortable on the bike. Kind of excited for it. It's a lot different than what I'm used to riding. I'm used to skinny 23mm tires. And this is 29 by 2.0. Eventually I'm gonna upgrade to some Gravel Kings. Get some smoother rolling tires on there. And we'll see how I like the bike. Who knows, it may replace my road bike. So my Garmin should be done loading. And I'll take off and go to a couple segments and updates as I ride. Made it to the top of my usual climb. Came in like 6 minutes after, but I think that's more me being out of shape than the bike. If I was in shape, it'd have been maybe a minute, 2 minutes. There's a large sinkhole at the bottom of the hill or middle of the hill. Debating on going around and seeing it, but I won't chance it today since it's still new. Don't want to get in trouble. The bike actually rode really comfortable. Soaked up a lot of the bumps. I didn't feel too much vibration. I could feel the weight. It wasn't too much of an issue. Weighted down with bags and racks. The gearing would take care of that. I played with the gears. Pretty happy with the gearing ratios that it has. It's pretty forgiving. It's only a 10 speed. If it was 11, I could probably get a bigger rear gear on there. But for now, not too bad. My biggest concern was the gears. I have never ridden SRAM in my life. And I don't know really too much about this type of SRAM setup. What is it, the S-Series SRAM? It shifted pretty good once I got used to it. I think the gears just need to be adjusted. That's no big issue at all. Brand new bike, first ride. Everything's gonna seat and need adjusting. The disc brakes, I haven't really used them yet, but the levers feel kind of soft. I've never ridden hydraulic disc brakes before, so I'll have to see how that comes out. I'll ask my mechanic friend if I can adjust to make them a little tighter or if that's just the way they are. The brakes are SRAM S-Series hydraulic brakes, whatever that is. Big knobby tires weren't too much of an issue. A little loud, but sounded kind of cool, like an off-road car. The hoods on it, I like them. They are comfortable. They're long, got a lot of reach positions. The bike fit well. I ride a 52 centimeter Amonda. This is a 49 centimeter. When I did all the measuring, this had a longer top tube and standover height. So I went the smaller 920. I'm kind of glad I did. Or not kind of, but I'm really glad I did. I thought the bars were going to be a little narrow. Actually turned out to be very comfortable. I can hit every position in there. I'm thinking about going to a whiskey bar with a little bit of flare on the side. We'll see how that turns out. I actually like these bars. Bottle cages, 49 centimeter frame has tight clearance. So I've ordered some side entry cages that help get in the big water bottles. It was a little hard getting out the larger size water bottle in this frame size on the triangle. Saddle, I really liked it. I like Bontrager saddles. I ride I forget the name of their Carbon Road saddle, but I love that one. But this one seems really comfortable. This may just stay on there. Yeah, every other concern, mountain bike pedals, Shimano. I put on some XT pedals. Really nice, light, engage well. Didn't feel too much of bend. I got some Bontrager 4A shoes on. No flex at all. First time running a BOA system like that. Pretty good day. We'll go over some other small details on the bikes. Duster, through axles. Pretty nice. I mean, first through axle wheel I've ever ridden, so I can't tell you if it's a good wheel or bad wheel. I normally ride the Aeolus 5 wheels, which are a quick release. I imagine these are a lot better when you have a lot of weight on the bike. Keep everything steady. It was easier taking off the front wheel. Just unscrewed it. I wish I could take this thing off road, but it's been raining in California for the last 2.5 days and the trails are wet. This is a nature preserve, so the tickets are pretty hefty if you're out there riding, and I'm an Eagle Scout, so I don't want to definitely be that guy who's out there creating ruts, ruining it for everyone. If that's the kind of guy you are, shame on you. A lot of the trail destruction comes from people who don't want to wait. I was kind of hesitant on riding this just on the road. I bought it to ride everywhere. And on the road, it rides really nice. Hopefully, it's supposed to rain all week again. Hopefully in a couple weeks, the trails will be dry enough where I can take it on my first gravel ride and tell you how it feels. I think then I'll put some racks back on it so you can see what the racks look like. I took them off because I had to put it in the back of my car and didn't really fit right. So racks will go back on. I'll have the right water bottles, be able to carry 2 water bottles with me. And I'm gonna go ride around a little bit more, shift around the gears, get used to this SRAM shifting. And then when I get to the bottom of the hill, I'll give you a little bit more of an update how it handled going downhill. I can't tell you on the handling because it only went uphill and it handled like a big truck. So we'll see you at the bottom. I did my first semi-real climb. Pretty steep grade here. Tires bit nice. Toe clearance nice. Didn't have any trouble getting up this hill. Road bike, a little harder because the front wheel starts coming up. This one stayed planted. Here's a view of LA, the whole basin. Rotate to the right. I'm assuming that's like Pasadena, Duarte, Mount Wilson area. Keep coming along San Gabriel's. And get farther south, all snow-capped San Gabriel's. There's the canyons up in that way. Baldy, covered by a cloud right now, but that's all snow-capped. And keep going. I think that's where Big Bear is, out that way. Keep going to the right. And we get out that way is Riverside. Forgot the name of that mountain out there, but it has some snow on top. And keep going, you get the Anaheim Hills, Brea, Fullerton, La Habra, and back around. Almost a 360 view. If you get on top of that hillside up there, it's a full 360 view when the weather's better. I'll go ahead and update you and give you a nice view from up there. But today, this thing did amazing. It's like $1 million view. And I'm enjoying it by myself. I just did a hour saddle time, 8 3/4 mile ride. Just a little warm up, something fun to get out and ride. And overall, I'm happy with this bike. Everything that needs to be changed is just small adjustments here and there. Getting the bike dialed in, ready to fit. But in terms of riding SRAM GX rear derailleur, kind of felt like plastic. I was scared to break it by putting a lot of tension on it. Maybe it's just gonna have to be me getting used to that type of derailleur. It looks, I have no idea what a SRAM GX rear derailleur is. I have to look into it. Looks like it's a cross between a mountain bike derailleur and a road bike derailleur. Brakes, once they got a little bit more wear in them, they started getting stickier. Brake levers felt nice. I like the shape of them. Actually like the SRAM shifting. Once I'm getting more used to it. I'll keep that up as an ongoing update of whether I like SRAM or Shimano. Because I'm on a budget. Gonna have to stick with this I don't see a need to change it other than just I feel like it. And the only thing I want to change on it are the tires. I want to go to Gravel Kings. Nothing wrong with these tires. Going downhill, man, they're nice. They stayed planted. No issues with grip. Little micro knobby tires. They roll well. I can't feel very much resistance on them. I just had to work a lot more. I've seen a couple reviews online where knobby tires, you have to put in more watts to go faster. I'm not really someone who goes fast, kind of a heavier weight cyclist, so working out a little more isn't gonna hurt me. It's just gonna get me stronger, give me a better workout, and that's why I'm out here, get a better workout. As I go along, I'm gonna get bags, a few creature comforts here and there, just to start getting ready for my long bike trek. My biggest thing is this going to replace my Trek Emonda? I have a Emonda SL6 from 2013 that's been my workhorse. I love that bike. It's light and fast and fits like a glove. So far this one fits the same way. You know, Treks are really comfortable to me across the board. That's why I ride them. I've tried Specialized, I've had a Venge, and I've had a Lay, and I've had a Langster, and they didn't fit as good as the Treks did. This is probably like my 6th or 7th Trek. I've had everywhere from their Trek 1000 to the XO2. That was one of the first cyclocross bikes I had. Didn't ride it much because cantilever brakes were scary for me. And then from there I went to Trek Madone. I had a Dura-Ace Madone. Had the bottom bracket issue on that. Ended up breaking the frame. Sucked. It was a custom frame. Project 1, Flying Ace Edition 1. And then from there I went to the Venge, and then I got my Emonda, which I was super happy with, still am. But the 920, never a bike I ever thought I'd have, and so far I love it. Love the color, love the way it looks mean. It goes fast, acceleration is a little wonky, but well, look at the bike, it's like a tank. Now you see my Camaro in the background. I love fast cars, I love fast everything. This bike doesn't really go along with that, but it serves its purpose. So follow me or whatever you do. I'll do more updates as I go along, what I like, don't like, other stuff that grows on me, any upgrades I do. So until then, put some more miles on it and have more fun. This bike's gonna be a fun bike, and I can't wait to ride it more.